Oh yeah, what's the deal? Everybody gotta say I said, passe, son passe, una gava respecta quala la qua. Welcome to Bigo Lifestyles Readings. You already know this is the ancestor table that one of my clients made for the Day of the Dead. She did a very good job with it, so I have to, let her know how wonderful she's coming so far along with her third eye and her spirituality. Oh yeah, what's the deal? Everybody gotta say I said, passe, son passe, una gava respecta quala la qua. Anywho, the Day of the Dead is the day of the representations of our ancestors. All right, it's when we celebrate our ancestors, when we acknowledge our ancestors. It's definitely a portal. It's definitely a 111 portal, as my mambo says. You know what I'm saying? Mama, shout out to Mambo Hathor. But yes, the voodoo diva. But yes, the Day of the Dead is the celebration of your ancestors. Is where definitely all the ancestors come to life. But I think every day is the Day of the Dead. Not just one day of the dead, not just one of the year. Every day is the Day of the Dead. That's why we came up with the show, Peace to the Gods. Because the gods, or what you call as deads, are really gods. And how that works is that your lower self dies until your higher self. So the Day of the Dead is where your third eye opens, and it's a veil. It's a release of the veil to where you can see your ancestors. You can see the people that are communicating to you through the other spirits, which are the light. You know what I mean? And it's a other physical form. It's an orbit. It's not a matter. It's orbit. Orbit is light. Okay, sound is created by light, which is why vibration is very important. And La Santa Muerte, she holds the souls of the Day of the Dead. That's why we deal with a lot every day, 364 days of the year. We deal with La Santa Muerte. She's the balance of the gatekeeper of your souls. And she is the acknowledgement and the understanding of your ancestors as a collective. That's why she holds a spine, okay? And that's why she also has a time and a Libra scale, because it's a balance. Life and death is a balance. Your higher, your lower self. The yin and the yang is nothing but your higher self and your lower self. Your higher self is positive, your lower self is negative. So those are my thoughts on the Day of the Dead. The Day of the Dead is a celebration of your ancestors and acknowledging your ancestors in this world, in this realm, and knowing that they exist still. And that's why you go to your ancestors every day of the year, not just once a year, like, Christmas or Halloween. And Halloween is them folks copying off of the Day of the Dead, their American version of the Day of the Dead, but they use the spirits to fear you. With those demons, those goblins, and those ghouls are nothing but spirits, right? There's not, just like Jesus was a spirit, Allah is a spirit, the Santa Muerte is a spirit. You have to open your third eye and use your Merkaba, astral travel, and different things like that, and you'll be able to connect to your ancestors. And that's why the Day of the Dead is very important, because the Day of the Dead helps you connect to your ancestors, and you use La Santa Muerte as a gatekeeper, and you also use your instructive tongue to instruct your ancestors on how to help you. And that's why ascending is very important in vibrations as well. So that is the Day of the Dead message, because today is La Santa Muerte's birthday. So we definitely want to say happy birthday in honor of La Santa Muerte in representation of the Day of the Dead. And that's why I always keep La Santa Muerte around me. And that's why it's definitely a balance. And we show a lot of respect to La Santa Muerte. You know what I'm saying? La Santa Muerte. So definitely La Santa Muerte comes from here. It comes from here, okay, which people, this would be her, the Phoenix rising, Beetlejuice at the top of the church. Okay, this is why you have to stay spiritual, understand your perceptions and what the information that you have coming from. So I want to say, happy Day of the Dead. Make sure you honor your ancestors. Make sure you celebrate your ancestors, and you give plenty of thanks and plenty of offerings, and because they're still here, and one day you'll be lucky enough to be an ancestor. Peace to the gods. I love myself. Everybody have a great, happy Day of the Los Muertes. The end of all your troubles, the end of the universe fucking with you. It's a celebration of the whole year of all what you give, and now you give back. Peace to the gods. I love myself.